Hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. And we are going to talk about something we all experience, but don't always fully understand it. It's called stress. It not only affects how we think and feel and function, so it's important to take a closer look at it. Hi, welcome to Stress Out Stress Free. If you haven't met yet, my name is Vincent Woon. We help people like you stay stress free by changing one habit at a time. And I'm also the number one bestseller, or the author of number one bestseller in Amazon. Your stress stops here. In this book, I talk about 10 strategies to change your habits in 59 seconds or less. Okay. Today, I'm going to start off with something new. Today, I'm going to start off with something new I learned this week, and probably from now on, I might add this on as a special bonus, I guess. Anyways, something new. I went to for a regular checkup for my dentist because I finally got the new insurance. My wife is working now, thank God for that. And so what happened was, I went to the dentist to get a cleaning, and when they were cleaning, and then they said they need to clean the back more often, which I always have problem with. I always have problem with cleaning from the back because I use electronic toothbrush, and it doesn't. I thought it doesn't get into the back, but now I was told that because when you brush your teeth, you open your mouth and brush your teeth, right? Like brush your teeth like that, right? So what the dentist suggests is to close your mouth. When you close your mouth, your muscle is more relaxed, and when it's more relaxed, you'll be able to access better into your back of the teeth, and that's how you brush your teeth. I'm like, okay, and also to put the toothbrush in an angle so that you can take care of the hard part, that the inside part, the corner parts that you can reach. Okay. Today we're going to be talking about understanding stress. What is it and why it matters? Well, I would like to start with one quote that says, is it coming out? Oops. It's not coming out. Anyways, I thought I said it out, but anyways. So one quote that says, slow down and everything you are chasing will come around and catch you. Let me repeat that one more time. Slow down, everything you are chasing will come around and catch you, by John D. Paulo. This reminds us that constantly running around on the high alert isn't always the answer. Sometimes you need to pause, and pausing is powerful. All right. Over the next few minutes or so, we are going to learn or explore what is stress, and we're going to explore my points. Anyways, over the few minutes, we're going to explore what stress actually is. It's not it's not just what it feels like. And we're going to need to talk about the type of stress, because not all stress is bad. And the most common causes of stress is in our daily life. And finally, how to recognize the signs and how so that we can take actions before it overwhelms us. And the simple goal is to understand stress better, we can manage stress better. So let's go into it. All right. Now this is right. What is stress? Let me know in the chat if you know what, if you can explain or tell me, tell me know what you think stress is. Well, understanding stress, understanding the mind-body reaction, okay? Let's take a moment to define exactly what we mean by stress. According to the Oxford Dictionary, stress is a state of mental and emotional strain resulting from demanding circumstances. In other words, it's your body and your mind reacting to pressure, reacting to pressure, right? So let's see. Let's look at what are the type of stress. There's eustress stress, which is good stress, and also distress, which is bad stress. Eustress, which is the good stress, motivates and energizes short-term with coping ability, improve performance. For example, promotion, new job, marriage, buying a home, birthing of a child. And distress or bad stress can cause by anxiety, can be a short-term or long-term. Outside coping ability decreases, and it could be harmful. It decrease your performance too. So there's two kinds of stress. I messed up with the slide. Anyways, there's two kinds of stress. It's acute stress, which is intense but short life. For example, deadline, accident, or running late. Chronic stress is a long-lasting or less than intense but damaging. Example, illness, divorce, sickness, right? Like I had my kidney problem, and then I have gout, unemployment, like my wife had unemployment, and death. Okay, let me see. Okay, this is the right one. Wrong ones. So how does stress feels? What does stress feels like? Let me know in the chat. What does stress feels like? Mental strain or racing thoughts, emotional and tension inability, physical symptoms like tight muscle, headache, and difficulty focusing or sleeping. Stress can show up in many ways. You might feel you might feel that your thoughts are racing, your muscles are tightening up, and find sometimes, as we mentioned earlier, hard to concentrate. You can also experience headache, trouble sleeping, or even mood swinging. These are all normal. Your body is signaling you that something feels out or overwhelmed. Let's look at different types of stress. Stress isn't always bad. Is all stress bad? No, right? It's important to know that stress isn't always a bad thing. Exciting events like planning a wedding, starting a new job, or taking a big exam can be stressful, but can cause stress too, but this kind of stress can motivate you, help you focus, and push your growth, push you to do more. And let's see the next one. Fight or flight. This is your body response, right? When you are stressed, your brain triggers what's called fight or flight response. It releases all the chemical, adrenaline, and cortisol, and your heart beats faster, and then your breathing is quicker, and your muscles tense up, and you're ready to protect. The body is getting ready to protect you from danger or any challenges. It's a short burst, but it's useful. It sharpens your sense of boosts your energy. But if stress lasts too long, the responses become harmful. It can wear down your body and also mind over time. Now let's look at the how to manage stress. All messed up. Anyways, signs and symptoms of stress. What are the signs of symptoms of stress? Physical signs. Let me know in the chat how many know what the physical signs in that is. Well, let's start with the physical symptoms. When we are stressed, your body reacts to powerful ways. In powerful ways, you might feel your muscle tense up, you get frequent headaches, and notice your blood pressure is rising. Some people experience nausea, sweating, and even grinding the teeth at night without realizing it. Long-term stress can also worsen the condition like asthma, even sometimes even to lead to hair loss. Not me, mine is natural, I guess. Anyways, emotional or mental signs, like constant worrying, irritability, sleep problems, appetite change, reduced immunity, and also low sex drive. Right? On the emotional and mental side, stress can lead to constant worrying, irritability, or feeling overwhelmed. You might have trouble sleeping, eating too much, or too little, or get sick more often because your stress weakens your immune system. And many people also experience a drop in the sex drive. Another sign on your body is under strain. Now let's emphasize on how stress affects both your body and your mind. It is important to understand that stress isn't just in your head. It's a full body thing experience. Your mind and your body are connected, right? They're connected. When one suffers, the other feels it too. That's when recognizing stress early, whether it is a tension headache or ongoing anxiety, the key is to keep managing it. So how do we manage stress? I think I have this one, right? Nope. It ran away. Nope, it ran away. Anyways, how do we manage stress? I think it's this one. How do we manage stress? Let me know in the chat. How do we manage stress? Well, we talk about what stress is and how it affects us, right? And how it affects our body and our mind. But here's the good news. Stress can be managed. It's not about eliminating the stress completely, but that's not realistic. But learning how to respond to it in healthier ways. Well, stress management can be managed because stress is a normal part of your life. You can learn to manage your response, and also it starts with awareness, knowing awareness and the small actions. As we know, stress is part of being human. The key is not to avoid stress, but to learn how to manage it and respond to it. That starts with being aware of how you feel, how your body reacts, and how your mind is telling you. Even small, consistent changes can lead to big improvements in how to handle pressure. Here are some simple stress management strategies that can help you right away. For example, take a walk. If you're stressed, just go outside and take a walk. Breathe in deeply. Step away from your screen for 5 minutes. Talk to someone you can trust. Drink water, which is very important. Always keep yourself hydrated. Get to bed a little earlier. And we will dive deeper into these strategies in future chapters. But even these tiny habits can start to ease your stress. Take a short breath, and all this can will help reduce the stress. You can also get apps like that have can reduce your screen time and also help you get enough sleep. You might also want to try mindfulness reminders. Like for one simple tool that helps many people is a mindfulness reminder. That could be an app, a gentle chime, and even a sticky note that says pause. When it goes off and when it stops. And take a deep breath. Relax your shoulder. Then there's these small moments of awareness can reset your nervous system and keep your stress from building up. And you don't have to wait until you are overwhelmed to take care of yourself. And the key here is managing stress is a skill. Almost everything can work again if you unplug in for a few minutes, including you. How does that work? This is by Anne Lamott. Managing stress is a skill. It's like any skill that it gets easier, and the more. 1 second. Let me get that off. Okay. All right. So managing stress is a skill, and it's like any skill. It gets easier the more you practice. Right? The more you practice, you feel better. You can master it. You deserve to feel calmer, more focused, and more in control. And you are already on your way just by learning. Before we wrap up, I want to open up the floor to you to see if you have any questions that came out during the presentation. Maybe you had a personal experience with stress that you would like to share, or strategies that works for you. Let me know in the chat. Feel free to drop your thoughts in the chat or comment. Your story might help someone else that might need that might else like feel less alone, right? Someone that needs it and they might feel less alone. All right. As we wrap up, here's the key point to remember. Stress is normal and everyone experiences it. It's not always bad. It can motivate or help us grow. But it is important to recognize the sign, like both your body and your mind. And finally, you have the power to manage it with simple tools, awareness and consistent self-care. Right? Then there's so many apps in the App Store like Calm, Mindfulness, Bell, that's to help you set up timers so that you can pause and stop and breathe or exercise or just look away from the screen. And if this is helpful, I invite you to follow along for more tips and future sessions. And also managing your stress by improving your well-being. Feel free to share this with someone you know that might be dealing with stress too. We all need a reminder sometimes, right? And then that we are not alone too. And remember, if it's not about being perfect, it's about paying attention and taking small steps on small steps every day. Well, if you're new here, consider subscribing. I go live here every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this, as I mentioned last time, this is October. It's our anniversary month, and I'm giving out chapters of the book, chapters for my book for free, PDF chapters of book for my free, from chapters of the book, chapters from the book from my book, and so that they will help you to learn more about stress. And throughout this whole month and moving onwards, every Monday I will go through these strategies that's in here in this book. And also, if you sign up, I don't have the sign up. I don't have the setup yet, but if you go to, you scan the QR code here, and go to the chat right there, and you can click on this link here. To get the free infographic first. This is the infographic, and the infographic will lead you. This is where you sign in to let me know that you are interested. And first, you're gonna get the infographic. This is the shoulder and neck relief, which is, I believe, is chapter 7 in this book. So you get a infographic of this chapter 7 of the book, and you start from there. And also, right after that, when everything is set up, I will send you the chapters. First, you're going to get chapter 1, which is this chapter here, understanding stress, because you need to understand and know what stress is first before even you just move forward, right? So, take care of yourself. Notice those stress signals, and always, I will see you next week. All right. Until then, don't forget to opt in for the infographic, and also that will lead you to, or that will bring you to the chapters of the book. And until next week, stay stress-free and be happy and be well. And I see you in the next video. And you can also support us at buymeacoffee.com/Vincent Woon. Okay, don't forget to scan the QR code. Let me just take that away. Okay, don't forget to scan the QR code to get your free book, free PDF. All right, and I see you in the next video. You can always connect with me at Stress Out Stress Free in Facebook, Stress Out Stress Free in Twitter. Stress Out Stress Free in Instagram, and also Vincent MIC and TikTok. And I see you in the next video. Don't forget to check out the QR code or the link in the chat, or the more information on the description below.